Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back for another backtesting session today. Had a good short session yesterday, so we're just going to go ahead and get right back into it today. Probably do a little bit more data that we did on Saturday night. So probably go through about 2 weeks worth of data today. Just get ready for market open tomorrow in this new week. So yeah, I'm just going to have ChatGPT pick me a random date. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, it's literally only summer months. I don't know why ChatGPT only does summer months, but March 3rd. What did I do yesterday? November? Okay. We'll do March. See what March has for us. 2025. Go March 3rd. We'll actually go March 2nd, and I'll just go to the next New York session. And we'll do 2 weeks worth of data. So we'll go this week. Go through that. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into it. Where is my data? Alright, there it is. Alright, so start off on the daily time frame. We manipulated lower here. Yes, failed to take out this low. We did take out this low. Ideally, I'd like to see NQ come down and take out this low before we continue to move to the upside here. But there is a lot of room for rebalance. Clearly, we're bearish. We're inside of this daily time frame, delivering lower out of it. We do have an unfilled 4-hour above. And it looks like we're going to open up a 4. Oh, I assume we'll manipulate lower here. We did inverse this 4-hour gap, so ideally, I'd like to see us come up and tap into this 4-hour here. We are delivering out of this hourly. We filled the new week opening gap. We're inside of this hourly right here. So ideally, I'd like to see a push up into this 4-hour gap, but we are delivering right now out of this 1-hour gap. Just based on the fact that we inverse this 4-hour here, I'd kind of like to see us reject higher up here. But we still have liquidity down below us, so I wouldn't be, obviously getting shorting. That's kind of where the market's been moving. So shorts don't look bad at all. Inside of this 15-minute as well. Yeah, we're kind of just going to have to see what market gives us here off open. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not even at New York session. I completely forgot. Oh, that's my bad. So price ended up coming up after we filled that new week opening gap. We did not displace into the 4-hour. Okay, I'd like to see us come up into this 4-hour today. That's my ideal draw on liquidity, is to be able to tap up into this 4-hour. Eventually, we'll probably come lower, take out this hourly, but right now I kind of just want to see us manipulate into this hourly gap and give us a push higher up into this 4-hour. 15-minute, we do have gaps open below us as well. So we'll see if we can give price room here. Yeah, let's just see what we get off open here. Ideally, I'd like to take a long out of this key level right here. Maybe we manipulate lower down to this level as well. So we'll just have to see. Okay, honestly, 30-second does not look bad at all. Just immediately off rip here. Come on, FX replay. I may take this 30-second, to be honest. Does look very nice. Come on, man. Bro, my chart is... What is going on? How are we not... Bro, this is so weird. This 30-second is just not even registering. I'm so confused. Sorry guys, I mean, I don't know what's going on. FX Replay always has some sort of issues. There we go. Alright, I know I can kind of see where this candle's going, but this setup is just pretty A plus, to be honest. Immediately we manipulate off open into my key level into this hourly gap, and then we get displacement to the upside here. So this is exactly what I wanted to see off open. And ideally I'd just like first to push up and come take out these highs. Take a break even at like 930 high right here. Yeah, this looks incredible. Perhaps leave a runner here, but we do have an unfilled 5-minute gap right here. So I may just take this for a 1-to-1. Yeah, probably just gonna try this for a 1-to-1 here. Alright, we'll take a break even at this point at this 930 high. And full TP. Perfect. We'll see if we ended up flushing continuously through this 5-minute gap here. Yeah, we would have. So we would have caught the big move here up to these highs. Would have been about a 1 to 2.5. I did like that. And then also like this unfilled 4 hours, exactly what I wanted to see price come tap into. 1 to 6. Nah, break even. So these this minor buy side, or actually this was buy side to be honest. So not a bad draw on liquidity there, but I think just being inside that with that 5-minute gap inside right here, this is not a bad spot to just go for a 1-for-1 here. So nice. I like that trade a lot. Pretty A plus. Exactly what I wanted to see. Manipulation into my key level. Perfect V-shaped inversion. So really does not get much better than that. Alright, we're continuing to flush. We took out the sell side that I wanted us to take out. We do have a little bit of like, you know, LR in the daily time frame here. I think there's room for us to continue moving lower here. And then these like relative equal lows down here is for sure. So I think there's room for us to continue moving lower. Probably come take out these relative equal lows. That's the next draw on liquidity I'm really looking for here. I don't know if we get a retracement, but we did, you know, get a liquidity sweep right here. So we'll see what price kind of wants to do, but obviously I would rather take shorts here. Like we're manipulating. Okay, that's not the tool I wanted to use. We're inside of this hourly, right? We manipulated up into it, so I'd kind of ideally like us to displace lower. Not any 15-minute gaps here. 5 minutes just got inversed. So ideally I'd like us to move lower. We are, you know, delivering off of that 5-minute gap as well above. So ideally I'd like to take shorts here. We just got to see. I don't like longs out of. Oh, we did get that liquidity sweep there. No 30-second in the leg. Price could move up from here, but yeah, we'll shoot up from there. Alright, no valid entries. What did price do now? Swept out these highs, still delivering out of that 15-minute gap. Still delivering, or still trading inside of this hourly. Not extremely convicted in longs here. I need to see some sort of continuation setup if I was going to take them. And this inverse for me just isn't. It's not incredibly valid here. Like we did get this 2-minute. I just don't like the displacement through that. I mean, I like the displacement to the downside. The RR just really doesn't make sense. I'd have to go for something like this. Try to target 80 points. So I'm going to go ahead and fade that. I'm really just not convicted in longs here. We are SMT to this low. Our gaps are all the way to the left. We are inside of a daily here. We have a volume imbalance above us as well that price could reject off of, so I really don't like this long. Again, really just nothing I love here. I don't really want to short this. It's kind of just choppy. Yeah, I'd rather just let price create structure here. Did open up a 5-minute. Maybe we see a pullback. If I saw a pullback here, I'd be open to it. But other than that, I'm not really looking to take much here. We are inside of this 5-minute. Did we open up a 15? We have 15 above us. This 5-minute does not get the close. Now it does. Inside of a 15. Yeah, there's nothing I really like here, to be honest. I don't mind this, though. Delivery out of a 15-minute. This hourly is rejecting, though, heavily. I think that we're just very close to our sell side target here, though. ES hasn't taken it out. I don't mind this, to be honest. What are we in macro time as well? And we're SMT'd. SMT delivering off the 5-minute. You get the 1-minute close. Not the greatest candlestick delivery there, right? I don't like this wick that we left. Kind of choppy price action here. Yeah, I really just want to see price flush through this. Probably put my stops above this high, to be honest. And just try to go for a 1-to-1 here. I don't love these conditions. Oh, wicked out. Would have been break even before we hit full TP. So stops above this high would have been fine. Yeah. I mean, stops above this high would have been alright. I just like putting it at the candle body, but it looks like maybe putting them up above the wick will save me some of the time. Would have gone break even here. So either way, it would have been a break even trade, but I don't mind the trade idea there. See if ES did take out this low immediately. Yeah, I don't mind the trade idea there. Kind of exactly what I wanted to see. Just a good continuation short, right? SMT delivery out of a 5-minute here. There's room to go lower. Just kind of choppy. We were in macro time, and then eventually price wanted to continue to push lower here. So, all right. I don't mind the trade idea. So not a bad loss. I think that definitely still follows my setup, and I mean follows my system, follows my rules. So not a bad loss there. I still think that we want to come for this sell side down here. So ideally, We see us push lower here. I still think we want to come for this sell side. We do have this giant 4-hour wick here. That looks very obvious. We have a small 1-hour gap that I just want to mark out because price could possibly get stuck on it. Do have triple top, pretty much like equal highs. I don't know if price will want to make a run for those, but ideally I want to see us push lower. Maybe we come and take out like these draws up here, but I don't think we need to. 5-minute didn't get to close there, so ideally I'd want to look for a short setup here, but price action's not really giving me any good key levels to bounce off of. And we do have this 1-hour gap, so we'll see. Why does my chart look like that? There we go. Alright, we'll see here. What news do we have? PMI as well. Not going to take this long here. We did sweep out this low. We're SMT'd, but for me, that's not like anything too important. Not a low inside an hourly or anything, so I think we're just getting a retrace. Did we leave equal highs? If we left equal highs, then this is a lot different. Okay, come on. Okay, we did leave equal highs. So I assume price wants to come back for these equal highs. I would take this towards these equal highs with this 2-minute close if we get a good close. Yeah, I really don't know about that. I don't love the close. Trade would look something like this. Running 70-point stops with the 1-to-1 being up here. I don't love the close at all, but the equal highs are incredibly strong, and they're 15-minute equal highs as well. And ES did not. ES did take out both of them, so we're SMT'd. I do like the idea. Maybe I wait for these equal highs to get taken though, and then look for a short out of this. I'd rather do that. I like that. So I like fading that there. You get the 2-minute short. I don't really want to take shorts here with these equal highs above. We're kind of just in an interesting position here. This might be a no trade day. Nice. Took out the equal highs and we left. That's this 1-hour gap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, I like this. I like the way we're starting to open up. So PMI takes out the equal highs. Take out the data high. No, I'm not going to take that 30-second. Ideally here we see price push up maybe into this hourly, because there's not really any other higher time frame gaps here. We are inside of a 5-minute here. Five-minute did not close, as I would maybe have taken this short if the 5-minute got the close. 5-minute did not get the close, so there you go with the 5-minute close. I think the draw is definitely still lower there. Took out the equal highs. We're not delivering from the hourly, but I really do think the draw is continuing to be lower here. So I don't like the way that this candle closed. right, with something like this, but wouldn't be against trying it, running like big stop here. Just going for a 1-to-1, taking it break even at this low here. I don't mind trying something like this, perhaps. Maybe I should have ran a bigger stop. Like, maybe I should have gone for something like this. We'll see if this comes back to bite us. This is kind of volatile price right now, so that might be the play here, but we'll see. Yeah. So it looks like we'll probably get stopped out here if we just inverse this 5-minute back to the upside. Yeah, this 15-minute just does not look high probability at all, so I probably should have understood like this is just very choppy, not a good looking 15-minute chart, so ideally not something I would have wanted to take. Now we're inside of the, yeah, we're delivering out of the 3 and 4 minute, so probably could have closed there at break even, but alright. We'll see. I'm gonna move my break even point to this candle right here. We'll see if ES swept out this low, so might end up going break even here. I think ES is gonna want to take out this low, so we'll see. I'm gonna stay in this though. Nice, good close there. I'm gonna go break even, and you know this is our actual 1-to-1 here. Take this for a 1-to-1. Just flush, just flush. Bang. Alright, well, it was worth it. We held through all this pain. I took the trade for a reason. Didn't go break even early. Took the trade for a reason. Had conviction. And that's going lower. We're inside this 1 hour now. And after, what would this have been? 10:21 would have been the entry. 11:34, so about an hour in the trade. Came up, edged our stops, and you know, eventually just displaced lower. Got the momentum that we were looking for here. Flushed through our break-even point, and ended up taking full TP. So I like the trade, like the execution. This is just a reminder to myself that, you know, I took the trades for a reason, and I need to stay in it. My stop loss is where it is for a reason. Take profit where it is for a reason. So, you know, just have conviction in the setups, right? We don't need to be closing early, anything like that. So, all right, still pushing lower. Still think we want to come take out this sell side. Still want to look for shorts down here. Delete all this. Yeah, I like us pushing lower, to be honest. So, really would just like to look for shorts. We did leave this giant 1 hour gap. Maybe we can come up and deliver. This trend line is holding, so we'll see here. Ideally, we see a push up, though. We left 15-minute equal highs as well. So kind of want to see a push up here before we move down. We are inside of this 15-minute, but ideally, I don't want to take longs here, so we're going to open up a slight 5-minute here. We get the 5-minute. We didn't get the close, so wouldn't take this anyway. And now we get the close. I mean, I like it. Watch ES here, go break even when ES takes this. This is very wiki price action though, I'm not gonna lie. And ideally I see this sell side draw get taken. Yeah, I'm fine with going for something like this, to be honest. Running a bit of a bigger stop here, just with the volume that I'm seeing right now. I do want to watch ES as well. So if ES takes out this low, just with a wick or anything like that, then I'll definitely look to. Can I enter my position though? It'd be really nice. Man, FX replay, we got some issues here. All right. So I like the trade idea here. We got the retracement delivering out of this 5-minute here. We do have a bunch of LR above us, but I think that we really would like to come take out this low before we manipulate higher. So I like this. Just gonna watch ES here. Man, this is a tough one. So ES did take out our draw, our minor draw, and we still are inside. Now we inverse that 15-minute. Yeah, I really think we'll push lower here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just move it to break even and just want to see speed through this. Nice. All right, solid. I like going break even there, right? Since ES flushed it out this low. So not a bad trade at all. I like the trade idea, and I just like going break even when I did, right? I don't want to wait and see price come all the way down here. First of all, right, like we took out our first internal low, and ES got the sweep. So I like going break even there and just playing it safe. We'll see if we manipulate higher though. Dude, I really actually like this too as well. Dump out of the 5-minute. Not no 5-minute there. But we got a sweep of this high inside this 5-minute. No SMT. But, I mean, I think the draw is just clearly lower. But the fact that ES did sweep out this low here kind of frightens me. And there's room for us to go higher with all this. And there's equal highs above as well. So, man, I don't know. We did get a market structure shift here. Cause now I'm just starting to think about all this LR. But we did inverse this 15-minute. I don't think there's a reason for us to come all the way back up. This hourly does look like it wants to flip bullish, so. I'll try this. I will try it. But I don't love it a ton. Just because of the LR that we left above. And we have those 15-minute equal highs, so I'll try it. Give this one more go to the downside. We're going to watch ES here, but likely we'll take it break even at this low. Maybe even something like this low. We're going to watch ES here, though. Alright, I like the dump. Don't want to go break even just yet. Push through that volume imbalance. I like that. Delivering out of the 1-minute. Not even at 1-to-1. I'm going to hold this. That's not ideal. Alright. Well, 10 a.m. hit. We get this huge candle to the upside, and we end up reversing here. So, yeah, I really don't know. I like the trade idea for sure. I would have liked to go break even at this point right here. It seems like we were gonna get the delivery. I think that just 10 a.m. hit. Right, what do we open? We open up this new 4-hour candle, and the 4-hour candle just wanted to print bullish. So I like the trade idea. We were in profit, and 1-to-1 would have played out. So, but I did have the conviction in our draws lower. I should have realized probably, it's almost 10 a.m. 10 a.m. has the potential to be a reversal here, so I should just get my 1-to-1. Kind of got greedy here and just wanted to see our full drawn liquidity be taken. So, yeah, just something to think about here. So we'll see. We'll probably end up pushing up now, taking out these equal highs. We do. See if we manipulate up into this hourly. Barely. There we go. And then now we'll distribute lower. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I wanted to see there. I mean, there was opportunity for another trade, but I took two, so what would the trade even have been? Probably been this 4-minute short. Probably would have gotten stopped at break even. To be honest, 1-to-1 would have played out for sure, but I would have wanted to catch the, big distribution to the downside. What else? This 2-minute would have been great. Again, probably break even. So there were opportunities. 1-to-1 really just seems like it's ideal for this model, to be honest. Every time I end up, I mean, sometimes I can catch big moves, but 1-to-1 is just the bread and butter. So alright, prices come and taken out our drawn liquidity on both indexes. Our next drawn liquidity is going to be down here, most likely on the higher time frame. Looks like we want to continue pushing lower. Came up, delivered into this 4-hour. Now we're immediately displacing that back to the downside. ES did sweep out this already. Okay, so it looks like we're coming for this new day opening gap. Or what is this? New week opening gap. Bro. So far back, I don't even know if I can get it. I'm just going to mark it out. It looks like we're pulling into this. Probably should have been more aware of this gap. But it looks like we're pulling into this here. So I'm going to watch that. But it looks like we want to continue bearish here. 4-hour looks bearish. We are SMT'd. With, not yet. Not SMT with that low yet. Ideally, we see this low come get taken. Just swept out a data low. No 15 minutes. No 5 minutes. So maybe I just kind of let price do its thing. Look for a continuation here. Oh my goodness, man. That fixed replay, man. This has got to get fixed. Open up higher. Hold up. What do we tap into? Nothing. Not really any higher time frame delivery, but we did get a liquidity sweep. There's not really much I would want to take though in this whole leg. And maybe that, yeah, I wouldn't want to take this. Even this though, I don't really want to take this either. I'll be happy seeing that play out. I don't really feel any conviction in that. Alright, looks like we want to come up and take this buy side, to be honest. Where's my drawing? So that's just the top of this 4-hour candle. It's that high inside of that hourly. It's also this high inside of this 1 hour. Looks like we would really want to come for that, so okay, we actually tapped into CE of this huge 15-minute wick. I probably could have been more aware with that, but we delivered right into a 5-minute. We're inside a 5 and a 15-minute now, so there's not much I'd be willing to take in this leg. Giant 4-minute. Yeah, man, there's really not much I really am interested in taking right now. See if this 15-minute gets inversed. We also do have this, 1-minute BPR. "30-second good inverse delivering off this 1-minute BPR. Alright, we see the 1-minute BPR get ran through. I kinda would be okay taking a short just based off this 1-minute BPR. It seems like we're definitely gonna come lower here, and that we want to take out this low now. The 15-minute closed. Yeah, I'd be open to taking something like this. I'd be open to this for sure. Hold on, I'm gonna enter in a new position here. Just want to be able to take a picture of this. Alright, well. Yeah, take a break even at this internal low right here. Swept out this one. Want to take a break even at this internal low and just see speed down to this low. Bang. Bang. Price ends up dumping from there. There's not really any other draws I would wanna hold to. I like just getting my piece there. But once I saw that BPR get inversed, right? Price held it for as much as it could. Inversed, came up, delivered out of this 5-minute, and then we got the 1-minute BPR inversion. I like that a lot. So perfect. Good stuff. Alright, ES taps into the gap. NQ sweeps out this low. We could be looking at a reversal here, approaching pretty soon, but for now we're gonna treat it bearish until I get a confirmation otherwise. What do we open up here? New week opening gap. Yeah, so new week opening gap above. I'll definitely keep that in mind here, but at this point I still want to treat price being bearish. But we do have this new week opening gap, and so if we can come get a sweep of this sell side, I'll definitely look to take longs from there. But for right now, I'm just gonna look at shorting the market still. See if we can get price to retrace into a higher time frame area. It's probably news. Not really interested in taking this long. I want to see a sweep of sell side. Okay, now I'll be open to taking longs. Right, we slept sell side. We're SMT'd on the higher time frame here. I'm open to taking longs now. Perhaps off this 1 minute, I'll be open to taking longs. But we might come get a resweep. Alright, we get a resweep. Still SMT'd here, but I just want to see if ES ends up coming down for this low. Alright, ES does take the low. SMT is no longer valid. We open up a 5 minute here. I mean, we might just want to continue lower into this gap. There was this slight 1 minute. Would have been valid for sure. Man, I don't like anything here at this point. Yeah, man, I really don't like any of this. We'll see if we get a fill in this new week opening gap. From this point, probably, you know, we might go long here off this fill. Doesn't seem like there's much else that price really needs to come back into. Yeah, it's too late, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Price continued to move lower through this new week opening gap. We are now inside this huge daily gap. So price could reject out of this area, but we'll see, because we definitely still have some more draws that could be taken. But at this point, okay. At this point, feels like we might go higher here. New week too, if this new week closes, but you know, I want to play this bearish for sure. Even though we are inside of this daily gap, it's actually a daily BPR as well, to be honest. So we could get reaction to the upside here. Inside a 4 hour, we have a 1 hour gap above. We also have a 1 hour gap below. Really kind of conflicting confluences here. I kind of want to play it lower, but at the same time, if we see really strong rejection out of that daily BPR, then I'll definitely look to long. But I would like to ideally let price create more structure, stay out of the market for today and tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. All right, comes lower. We tap into that hourly gap. See if we get rejection out of this BPR. We're stuck on the BPR. 13 minutes till this hourly closes. 15 minute gets stuck. We open up a 5 minute here. Definitely want to just see how we kind of trade off this BPR here. 15 minutes still playing around in it. And 15 minutes still hasn't closed, so we get the delivery into a 15 minute though. I mean, shoot, longs doesn't look very bad here. We're still toying around this 15 minute, but we got the draw into a 15 minute, and now it looks like we're pushing up higher. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind taking this long here. I wouldn't mind trying this. Just taking it break even at this point right here because, you know, we are still toying around this BPR, respecting it, but I kind of would be longing into manipulation, to be honest. I'd be longing into this high that swept out these two highs. But we did get the 15-minute delivery, also 5-minute tap that just looks so clean. I didn't even realize we had higher time frame gaps, so I won't take this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take this. Would have been break even, so because we had higher time frame gaps. Yeah, this is just tough, bro. Further inside the hourly here, there's not really any clear direction on price. Delivering out of the hourly. 15 minutes holding. We wake up into a 2-minute. The 1-minute doesn't look terrible, but alright, 15-minute close is bearish here. I'd be open to taking shorts now. Maybe if we see rejection off this 1-minute BPR. Man, there's really not a lot I like here. Alright, we retraced it back into this 5-minute. 5-minute actually ends up closing bullish. There's this 3-minute short. You know what, I'm gonna just sit out today. Unless I see something crazy off of this BPR. Yeah, I'd have to see this 5-minute inverse. It's late in the day, I'm gonna definitely skip, but yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for that day. Alright, we are moving higher here. Delivering out of this daily BPR. We're inside of a daily gap right now. Inside of a big 4-hour as well. But I kind of want to treat it bullish here. But we just did wake up and saw a... Oh, do we have equal highs? Relative equal highs. Yeah, I'd like to see that high get taken. We have a 1-hour below, 1-hour equal lows. See if we get a push into that. And then we also just have this 15-minute as well. So we'll see what price gives us. Ideally, though, I'd kind of like to be long. This is a data high as well. Maybe we see price manipulate lower. Alright, looks like we're just going to take out data high. Kind of just a FU long right there. To the draw and liquidity. I would be open taking this though. Data high above. Inside this 15-minute. We are SMT'd as well. This 1-minute looks very nice. Get a sweep liquidity right here. I really don't mind this. The only thing is price could manipulate lower here. Want to come down to this hourly gap, but I really see us kind of just going up for these relative equal highs. in this data high. I like stops being right here. We'll go soft stops. Oh, gosh, I can't speak. Soft stops. It's a little brain teaser. So if we see a body close below this, I'll get out. But we're going for a little bit more higher R here, so probably just risk about 0.5%, 500 here. So we'll size down on this one. It's very A+, but I want to be able to go soft stops. So we'll see here. Alright, so I am going to close right there. Take that loss right there. We wanted to come for a resweep. Still towing inside this 15 minute. Maybe we see a push down to this hourly. We'll see. You do not get the 2-minute close. Alright, now you do. Still delivering out of the 15 minute. We came and swept that low. Alright, I like trying this long here. The inverse being this. We already took a trade today, so we'll size down on this one. Bro, I swear. FX replay does not want me to be able to trade. Alright. We'll go stops down here. And we'll go full take profit up here. Take a break even at this high. Alright, I just want to see speed through here for sure. Wow. We'll see if we wanted to push lower. Wow, okay, so the draw was definitely lower. So, just had the draw wrong. I mean, I don't hate it. We were delivering off this hourly. It was a high inside of 4 hour, but just relative equal highs, and then data high as well. And it was CPI data high. I really wanted to see this high taken. So I really don't hate these setups. We sized down, so we were able to take these two trades. It was first long, I really liked. Delivery out of the 15 minute. Second long, retry, sweep of that same 15 minute. Still respecting the 15 minute, 2-minute inversion. So, I don't hate it. I do not hate it. So, size down, no big deal. I still ideally want to see these data highs can get taken at some point. So the same delivery here, just kind of consolidating. Nothing here looks very high probability, but I would rather see longs than shorts. We do have draws lower. Right now we're respecting this hourly gap. Ideally today we come see this data high come get taken. We inverse this hourly gap on ES. 15-minute relative equal lows. So I would really like to see this data high come get taken today, but we'll see. Did we create another data high as well? Yeah, we did. So we created another data high as well here. Ideally, we see these get taken. This is a high that swept another high inside of fair value gap, so it's definitely going to be high resistance. So just watch out for that, but we'll see here what we can do. Might immediately come take it out. Oh my goodness, man. It's just getting unreal. Alright, I don't mind this manipulation lower. Not into anything significant. .30 here. We are delivering out of this 15-minute volume imbalance. Shoot, I don't mind this, to be honest. I do not mind this 30-second here. Not at all, to be honest. This is going to be a high resistant area. But for me to get a valid entry here, I want to see something like this. Take a break even at these highs. I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot here. Go normal risk. So at least I want to see us hit our break even point. Oh man. That is just tough, bro. I really did like this setup, but I probably could have been more patient here. Because what we end up doing now is sweeping out these relative equal lows. Man, nothing about this seems incredibly high probability right now. I really did like that setup though. I mean, the draw is lower. Take out our draw. We'll see if we continue to push lower out of this. We did sweep out this low. Yeah. Alright, well. And then we end up going for longs here. 2 minute doesn't look bad. You are inside of a 3 minute though. Just nothing A plus. That was an unfortunate loss because I really did like the draw and liquidity there, being that theta high. And that 30-second did just looks so strong with a great break even point as well. It really did look nice, so. But I guess I could have realized like no higher time frame delivery on that trade. I was playing it out of this 15-minute volume imbalance right here. Playing it out of us delivering out of that 15-minute volume imbalance. We got this minor liquidity sweep here. Man, I really do not mind this setup. I actually really like it, so. But probably could have waited for more confirmation. Just had the draw and liquidity wrong today. There's not really any way to know that we're going to go short at this point. I mean, the market's incredibly choppy. We did have a 4-hour volume imbalance that maybe I could have kept my eye on, but just a very, very choppy market, no clear direction. So that's probably a good way for me to understand that today could have been a no trade day. Bro, I can't even go to the next session. Come on. Oh, that's it. Alright, well, not bad there. Not incredible. Yeah, a lot of losses, but managed our risk well. Only down about 1%. So, took a lot of losses there. But I don't hate it. Probably could have lowered my trade frequency. I was trading a lot. I mean, I took a trade pretty much every day. Skipped Monday and Tuesday this week. Was this Thursday? Today was only... I might give myself one more day here. 100% win rate Friday and Monday. Lost Tuesday, Thursday, though. Alright, well. If this isn't the end of the week, I'll give myself one more day, but we just started to really fall off at the end there. Yeah, that definitely was Friday. Let's give myself one more day. Let's see what's going on Monday. Daily, finally looking like we're getting some direction here. 4 hour looks like we're getting some direction here. Where's the new week opening gap? Literally. Alright, well, there's no gap, so. I mean, it looks like we want to go higher. For sure. ES did sweep out this high, though. So we're SMT on the higher time frame. I still want to see this high get taken. Ideally, we get a push down here, sweep out this low inside this fair value gap, and give us a push to the upside here. That's really what I'd like to see. I mean, you could really just take this 5-minute long. Something like this. I'm not going to. But could. Yeah. Alright, we got the sweep there. I really just kind of think we continue bullish for a little while. Price doesn't look like it really wants to slow down, so. Slight tap into the 5-minute. Good 2-minute close here. Right, delivering out of a 5-minute. We're inside of a 4-minute. It's a BPR as well. So I am gonna fade this. Like the resweep. Looks like we want to come lower here. We're inside of this big old 5-minute, so. I will try this 3. Go stops right here. And that's above the 4-hour BPR, so. But I like stops here. Not a concise break-even point, really. So we'll just kind of take it discretionary. If ES comes and sweeps out like this high, I'll definitely want to look for something. Definitely want to look to go break even. We also have RSMT at this low. Alright, not my day today. Man, not my day today. I really thought ES was going to take out the high. We edged the high completely. And I would have gone break even here as well. Tough. Not my day here. But we got to push into this hourly though. I wouldn't want to take anything unless we swept out these 15-minute equal lows. Sweep them out. Let me just end on a win. Sweep them out. Sweep them out. Oops. 5-minute volume imbalance there. Gotta watch out. Want to see this 1-minute close. Bang. Alright, let's try it. Definitely take a break even at this high inside this 5-minute here. Let's try it. Bang. Take a break even here. And I just want to see speed from, from this point on. Bang. Alright, full TP. Nice. Good thing we didn't put our stops at this. I like this order block being where our stops are. 1-to-1 break even at the internal 5-minute. We actually did get the 5-minute close here, so to be honest, I think this trade ends up running higher. At least to, this draw up here. I lied. Don't ever listen to me. Alright, well, sounds good. Just wanted to end it off on a win there. Late in the day, but ended off on a win. So, not the greatest session at all, right? That's just the reality of backtesting. Sometimes you just get manipulated by the markets, which we clearly did today, right? We took 15 trades. So just traded a lot, to be honest. There were definitely some days I could have sat out, right? These 2 days right here, market had no direction. For sure. Could have sat out these 2 days and been fine with that. This one, I didn't mind that first trade at all. But probably could have just waited for retracement, kind of high in premium. Then I can't remember exactly these 2 losses, but I know there's a way that I can look though. Yeah, this was at 30-second long. I did like that. I didn't mind that long. I think this was that 2-minute long. Didn't mind this as well. That one ended up being a loss to my draw on liquidity. I really didn't mind that. Just had the draw on liquidity wrong for that day. This one looks very, very nice. But the thing that you can notice in all of these trades, right, is that I'm trying to catch the move at the bottom. Is what I'm noticing here. So I'm trying to catch the move at the bottom. I'm never taking any continuation trades. These are all reversal trades that are ending up losing here. This again, short one, right? Like, and then my long entries that end up playing out. Guess this one is a reversal trade, but they're really not playing out more than they. I'm really only taking reversals, to be honest. Alright, well, that's something to look at. Obviously, my continuations have a lot higher win rate here, but really not ideal, to be honest. So a lot of reversals that aren't ending up playing out. But that was just technically this month. So a lot of the other months we've had great performances. So this one was 80% win rate, and I guarantee I was taking a lot of reversals. So it's just the reality of it. So that's gonna be it though. That's gonna be it for me. Tomorrow market open. We've got some news to watch out for this week. So pull up that real quick. But we got some news to watch out for this week. Monday, no news Monday. Gonna watch out. Gonna definitely be very careful tomorrow with that. Want to see just kind of what price gives me. I'll take something obvious for sure. I'm trying to get these evals passed, so definitely gonna size up this week. Try to get those ran through. Try to get those passed so we can, start being on the XFAs. coming up this summer. Tuesday we have PMI. I will definitely trade. Maybe wait for PMI. Um, because it's at 9 a.m. So probably wait for PMI to happen. And then Wednesday definitely gonna be a trade day. Thursday definitely gonna be a trade day. Friday big news day. So we're gonna watch out. Super volatile market today on Friday. I definitely will be trading. Just gonna wanna be careful. It's gonna be very volatile on Friday. So yeah, that's pretty much it though. I'm excited for this week. We'll see what we can get going this week. Very excited. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So um, I'll be back for trade recaps this week, market reviews this week, and just some more backtesting. But that's really going to do it for me. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed this backtesting session, and yeah, just enjoy the upcoming week this week. So hopefully we can bank this week in green. So yeah, all right, I'll see you guys.